Halloween's on Saturday. I'm gonna be Captain America, and not just your run-of-the-mill Captain America costume. I got a shirt, I got knee socks, and I got a tutu. So what are you gonna be? I am going to be Kim Possible, who is this crime-fighting feminist icon. Speaking of girl power and people who save the world, Monday on CBS was the premiere of Supergirl, the new television show based on the DC comic book character. The new hit show stars Melissa Benoist, who plays Kara, or Supergirl. And it's really cool because she also was on Glee and played Marley, so it's really awesome to see one of my favorite characters on Glee singing and dancing, and then a few years later see her fighting crime and portraying one of my favorite superheroes. In some scenes, she kind of looked like the actress who played Kimmy Schmidt on Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. It's a great show, you should watch it. They alive, damn it. It's a miracle! Unbreakable. In this show, it's amazing because the main character actually talks about how when she's coming up with like the costume she's gonna wear,
she's like one of the costume ideas and the name.
She's like,
shouldn't she be called Superwoman?
What do you think is so bad about girl?
I'm a girl, and you're boss, and powerful, and rich, and hot, and smart. So if you perceive Supergirl as anything less than excellent, isn't the real problem you?
And then she's talking about the costume. She's like, I don't like this. This is like too showy. What about this? I can actually fight this. I really like that. Going to my favorite part of the show. Well, a lot of people might be like, oh, my favorite part was the big fight scene. My favorite part was when the villain was, I don't want to keep it away, was in this diner and they were watching the news and this waitress was like, finally a girl superhero, someone my daughter can look up to. Yeah.
So first episode is about Supergirl becoming Supergirl. The first part is her backstory, and it shows that she was sent off from Krypton to go to Earth, and she was originally sent to protect Superman, who's actually her younger cousin, but she got caught in this kind of wormhole thing called the Phantom Zone. And when she's originally launched off from Krypton, she's 13 years old and Superman is just a little baby. And so she's sent to protect him because she's his older cousin. But she stays 13 for like a super long time.
And she hasn't aged because time doesn't happen. But Superman made it to Earth, so by the time he's 24, she finally gets to Earth.
And she's 13.
She's just 13. So then she's sent to live with the people who kind of like took in Superman, and she's sent to live with them, and she kind of tries to hide her power because she just doesn't want to be different.
She decides that she wants to fit in and be normal and not use her superpowers. That is not what I would do from a 13-year-old girl's perspective. I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna save the world.
I fit in, but if I could fly, I would fly.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be too embarrassed to
Let's
fly.
get real for a second.
No.
But if it's something like flying, can you fly? Are you saving the world? No. So
I don't think that's
what people would be jealous of me if I could like barely fly. Because I can barely fly. It was cool to see her fly. The graphics were like really nice. Like you couldn't like tell like, oh, it's so green screen. So Maddie, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part is when she's working with her friend Win to come up with a costume for herself. And so she's doing all this stuff and testing out different costumes. The first time they do the costume, Win says, oh, you don't need a cape.
Capes are lame. You can tell your cousin I said so. Actually, never do that.
And then she goes and she flies, and then he realizes after they help with like aerodynamics.
My favorite character was Alex, Kara's adoptive sister. And they kind of like grew up together, and she was really nice. And then she ends up being like secret agent thing, and it's pretty cool.
Kara.
I said Kara.
You said Kara.
Once.
Like 3 times. It's pronounced Kara, and that's like a thing on the show. People always pronounce, especially her boss, they pronounce her name Kara. It's not. As her job, she's an assistant to the editor of a huge newspaper, And it's kind of like a newspaper version of The Devil Wears Prada a little bit at the beginning.
Here's your latte. Hot.
Oh, that'll be new and different.
Oh, and it's really cool though, because you know how like Superman's disguise, he wears regular clothes, but then he's like disguised so nobody notices is he wears like glasses. Well, Kara also wears glasses. And she's really pretty. And I like her clothes. I think a lot of teen boys watch this than girls because they expected this like hot Supergirl, but and then I think a lot of girls be like, oh yeah, this show's awesome. I'm definitely gonna keep watching this. Oh my god. I don't know about you, but this is definitely Tweeks Approved. And I think that this show is good for all ages. Boys, girls, men, women, grandmas, grandpas, dogs, and cats. This is a good show to watch with your family, like Agent Carter, because everyone will enjoy it.
It's not better than Agent Carter. Nothing's better than Agent Carter. Agent Carter.
It's very close. But you know, Agent Carter.
Excuse me. Have I heard a Supergirl dub smash?
The new episode airs November 2nd, so look out, folks. And if you're dressing up as Supergirl this Halloween,
new or old,
let us know. Send us a picture. We'd love to see it. So that's all for now.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Periscope, and like us on Facebook.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
And check back every Thursday on ComicMix.com for new videos.
Bye!